Now we are coming to the next very important concept, that is bioaccumulation and biomagnification. Let's start with bioaccumulation. So bioaccumulation, which means we can divide this word into two. One is bio, another one is accumulation. What is meant by bio? Bio means living, and accumulation means accumulate or deposit. So accumulate or deposit. Now, what is bioaccumulation? So the concept of bioaccumulation, it explains how the pollutants enter into a food chain. So the entrance of the pollutants. So entrance of the pollutants into a food chain is explained by using the concept of bioaccumulation. And a gradual accumulation of pollutants, chemicals or other substances in an organism can be represented through bioaccumulation. So how gradually or slowly, how does a food chain accumulate various pollutants, chemicals and other substances into an organism involved in the food chain? Now, the bioaccumulation, it occurs when the rate of loss of the substance from the body of the organism through catabolism or excretion is lower than the rate of accumulation of the substance. So bioaccumulation happens when the rate of catabolism, or what we call as excretion. So excretion of an organism, when the excretion level is lesser than what the organism accumulates. So when the excretion is lesser than accumulation, it can lead to bioaccumulation. So this is the concept of bioaccumulation. Now this is an example. So contaminant level. So here see, from the fishes, here the contaminant has increased, then see. So this happens when the rate of excretion is less than accumulation. Now if the excretion rate is more, what will happen? These pollutants or the chemicals will be poured out through excretion. But it does not happen when the excretion levels are lesser than accumulation. So when accumulation is high, the organism will continue to accumulate. And whatever is accumulated, if it's not excreted, then this will be deposited or it will be accumulated further. Now, this is a very important concept, especially from prelims perspective, which is called biomagnification. So, what is biomagnification? Biomagnification is the tendency of the pollutants to concentrate as they move from one trophic level to the next. So, from one trophic level to the next level, the tendency of this pollutants to concentrate. Now, in a food chain, from one level, plants, next level, next level, next level. So magnify means enlargement. So bio means living or life, living, and magnification means enlargement, magnify. So the concept of biomagnification explains how from the first level to the last level, through the second, third and the fourth, or the whatever levels are there, from the first level to the last level, how does the pollutants or the chemicals magnify? This is explained through biomagnification. Let's see that. So biomagnification, it is an increase in concentration of a pollutant from one trophic level in a food chain to the other. So it's a increase in the concentration of a pollutant from one trophic level to the next in the food chain. And the pollutants, these are the conditions for biomagnification. So conditions for biomagnification. First of all, the pollutants must be long-lived. It should be mobile. That means it should be able to move. Why long-lived? Because from one level to the next level, if it has to live, then it should have a longer life. So from the first level till it reaches the last level, it should have a long life. Long-lived, mobile. It should be able to move from one level to the next through various organisms. It should be soluble in fats. If they are only soluble in fats, they can be carried out to the next level. Next is they should be biologically active. So these are the different conditions. Now this is important for your prelims. They should be long-lived, mobile, soluble in fats and biologically active. Examples of such pollutants are DDT, car emission chemicals building up in birds and other animals, mercury building up in fish, pesticides building up in small animals. So these are various examples. You can go through the examples also. They are very, very important for your prelims examination. Okay, please read the example once again. So DDTs are a very common kind of pollutant which enters into the food chain and biomagnification takes place. So very good example is DDT. Now, so this is how biomagnification happens. See, in case of bioaccumulation, it is within one same species. If you see the example, so within same species is bioaccumulation. And between different species is biomagnification. So here we will see, then we will once again go back to bioaccumulation to make it further clear. See here, some small species. Here they have some small amount of contaminant. See this blue color. Now these are eaten up by the fishes. So this is an example of a food chain also. So this is a food chain. So here see, these small species are eaten up by small fishes. Now they are eaten up by the next level, then next level. So from the first level to the last level, there is a transfer of these pollutants within the species. That's why we have seen the condition. See, they are long lived. So long lived from one species, the first level, to the fourth level, they have to live long. They have to live long. Second one, they should be mobile. They have to move from one level to the next, then to the next. Soluble in fats. Only then it can be carried away from one species to the next. Next, it should be biologically active. All these conditions are met in biomagnification. See, from one level to the next level. Now here we will see that when it reaches the last level, the amount of pollutants is very high. That is why it is called magnification. So the amount of pollutants are magnified. It's very, very large. So this is biomagnification. So I'll explain once more. First thing is that the biomagnification is between various species. Second point is that when it reaches the last trophic level, then the amount of pollutants is very high. Amount of pollutants are very, very high. So these are the two things. Now coming back to bioaccumulation. See, the species is the same. So species is the same, but difference is bioaccumulation. The pollutants, it gets accumulated further and further and further. So in the same species, it is being accumulated. See, more pollutants, then again more. And why this is happening? Because the excretion rate is lesser than accumulation rate. So the pollutants are getting accumulated in the amount which is more than excretion rate. So this is the difference between bioaccumulation and biomagnification, a very important concept for your preparation. So I hope this is very clear for you. So I'll again see you with another topic. So this is all about biomagnification and bioaccumulation.